What's good with the YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Barry has something to say, where I react to what's going on in the world today. Thank you for hitting that like, comment, and subscribe button. Helps the channel go a long way. I hope everyone's having a safe and happy Thanksgiving. I think family is important. You know, be there for your family, check on them, those things of that nature. Just make sure your family is good. But let's get into this video about that. CBS Mornings is saying ultra processed food may be linked to colon cancer. Me per se, they saying it's about women, but I think it's just about all Americans. Me per se. That's just my opinion. But what do I know? We're about to get in this video. The link will be in the description box. Let's see what they talking.
In this morning's Health Watch, new research reveals a potential reason for a troubling increase of colon cancer in younger people. So this new study suggests that eating too many ultra-processed foods may be linked to a higher risk for this disease. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder is editor-at-large for public health at KFF Health News. She joins us to sort it all out. Celine, always good to see you. I can see a lot of people listening to that headline and going, ruh-roh. Yeah. That's sort of my life story. So what did the study find?
Well, first of all, what are ultra-processed foods? So I think some people are confused about that. In fact, the federal government is planning to provide a definition for what that means. But a really good rule of thumb is if you can't pronounce an ingredient on the package, it is probably an ultra-processed
Facts.
food. So this study focused on a cohort of women nurses.
Hold on, Barry has something to say real quick. Why is it got to be about women? Why can't it just be about Americans? It's not just about women. It's about us as a whole. Don't just make it about women. I understand that, but make it about a whole. Men, women, Americans. Get it? Let's get back into it.
We're eating an average of 3 servings of ultra-processed foods per day. Their risk of a precancerous polyp was about 3%. For women eating 10 or more servings.
And that is crazy. Barry has something to say again. This is crazy. 3 servings, 3%. 10 servings a day, 5%. That's insane. That's insane. And me per se, I think they should just go on and get rid of all the ultra processed. Oh well, just put some good food in. Go back to how it was back in the day. Go back to that. Why can't we go back to that? Why are they trying to do you know what to us? For what reason? All about that profit, that money. That's all they care about is the money aspect. That's it. They don't care nothing about your life. They don't care about your health. They could care less. As long as they're profiting, that's all they want and need. Okay.
Of ultra-processed foods per day, their risk was 5%. So you do see an increase in risk with more servings of ultra-processed food per day.
So what is it in the ultra-processed foods that causes this problem?
Well, we think that the ultra-processed foods are changing your microbiome. So those are the bacteria in your gut. So that causes increased inflammation. It can cause increased permeability of the gut wall. And then secondly, we know ultra-processed foods.
You hear that? Y'all hear that? Gut bacteria and all that. So all these bioengineered ultra-processed foods is nothing but just killing gut. Killing your gut. Messing with your brain cells. Man. See what I'm saying? Prime example. Trying to do you know what to us. I mean, I eat some candy here and there. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat it here and there. But not on a daily basis. Just here and there, I'll have some candy. But other than that, I really don't try to mess with ultra-processed foods because they're so bad. And I don't like the way it makes me feel. I'm scared every time I eat something ultra-processed or something like that, I'm going to have to go to the hospital. That means hospital, by the way. I'm going to go to the hospital. I ain't trying to go there. Ain't nothing there for me. Nothing.
Food's just bad for everybody? Are there any good ultra processed foods? Because I feel I eat a lot of them.
Hell no, it
I
ain't.
don't know that
Hell
there are
no.
good ultra processed foods. And clearly, the more you're eating, the worse for your health, the higher the risk for various complications. Some of the ultra processed foods that they found were particularly high risk in this study.
Barry has something to say. Laziness, tiredness, no kind of energy. I think ultra processed foods wipes your energy away, in my opinion. Makes you lazy, don't want to do nothing with your life. You just want to sit on that couch and be like, dang, I feel good, but I ain't got no energy. That's because of that crap. That old, good old processed crap.
Were sodas. And diet sodas were actually very high risk, even more so for the precancerous polyps than the sugar.
And more for women?
Oh, Barry has something to say real quick again. Your candies, most of those candies, like your M&Ms, Sour Patches, stuff of that nature, pretty much all your candies has some dye in it, especially Skittles. Skittles got all the red, blue, yellow dyes, artificial dyes. And soda is nothing but high fructose corn syrup and sugar. And ready to eat meals is just a whole bunch of crap, bunch of ingredients. All of this stuff is bad. Just look on the back of your labels. Look on the back of the packaging. All you gotta do is look. Food is expensive anyway. You might as well just go organic. That's all I'm saying. But what do I know?
Well, this only looked at women.
Why is that?
It's just the nature of this particular study is focused on female nurses, but we will no doubt see studies of other populations. Just to say, a couple of the other food groups or food types that were high risk: packaged foods, and then snacks, and then condiments and sauces may not be obvious, but were also high risk.
All right, bring on the lettuce. Yeah, dry. Thank you, Dr. Celine Gounder. Thanks.
There you have it. Let me know down in the comments, would you still be continuing to get bioengineered food? We don't have that in this house. Me and my wife don't have bioengineered food in the house. I'm sorry. No, we don't have that. We'll eat it from here and every blue moon, but other than that, we ain't eating that crap every day. It's bad for you. You don't need it in your body. You don't need it. Just go organic. Groceries are already expensive as is anyway. You might as well spend a couple extra dollars on some organic food, on some peanuts, some healthy snacks that don't have the artificial dyes, the natural flavors, the high fructose corn syrup, and things of that nature. I would just go organic. That's just me. That's just something I would do. But let me know down in the comments, would you still be eating ultra processed food and these garbage candies? Thank you for watching. Thank you for the channel. Barry has something to say. I'm over and out. Thank you for hitting the like, comment, and please subscribe. I'm over and out. Peace.